Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God? Your written statement will be made part of the record. With that, Ms. Williams, you are now recognized for your opening statement.
We heard this morning from two officials who have direct firsthand knowledge of the July phone call between President Trump and his Ukraine counterpart. And that really eviscerates a Republican talking point, which is that the witnesses so far really don't know exactly what they're talking about because they weren't directly part of the issues at hand. We now have two distinct officials who say they listened to the call in real time and they were concerned by it. One official in particular, Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman, actually said he reported it right after it ended to a White House National Security Council attorney.
Can you elaborate on why they were?
On July 3rd, I learned that the Office of Management and Budget had placed a hold on a tranche of security assistance designated for Ukraine. On July 25th, along with several of my colleagues, I listened to a call between
One of the witnesses who works for the vice president, her name is Jennifer Williams, and she said the call struck her as unusual because it clearly involved discussion of a domestic political matter, which is not the ordinary format or vehicle for conversations between two world leaders. The second official, Alexander Vindman, who is a National Security Council official, says he was concerned because he could hear what he interpreted as pressure or an order from the president of one country to the president of another country to conduct investigations for his own political gain.
I provided an update in the Vice President's daily briefing book, indicating that President Trump had a call that day with President Zelensky.
The president has actually attacked on Twitter Jennifer Williams. She is somebody who actually works in the office of the vice president. And so she is, of course, taking a degree of, I don't know if risk is the right word, but it is startling that somebody who is really so directly in the executive branch chain of command, so to speak, is here testifying.
It was inappropriate, it was improper for the president to request and to demand.
One of the witnesses is a gentleman by the name of Alexander Vindman. He is a lieutenant colonel who came to this country from Ukraine when he was 3 years old. And he showed up today in military blue with medals. And he, in this very striking moment in his opening statement, spoke directly to his father. And he said, "Dad, you don't have to be concerned or afraid for me telling the truth." And he says, "I am here at this moment 40 years later after coming to this country, and Dad, you made the right decision because here I am in the United States Capitol." It was a very powerful, poignant moment.
Witness Protection Program. My second